Deja vu
Obviously,
here
a
is the
very bad
995
start for
2
Sturm,
diamond.
drawing almost dead.
780 in the middle. Trouble brewing. This was a pre-flop. Open from the suited connector.
You got it, you got it. Every time.
260 the follow through.
Same scenario every time. There's only 2 scenarios every time. If you have it, I don't have it. If I have it, you don't have it. And if we both have it, the second scenario, then it's the cooler. This could be the cooler. Almost like the last one with the 2 diamonds, when you had the pocket jacks, right? King, Jack 9, 2 diamonds, similar thing. Whoops, look out. Here we go, buckle up.
Sturm flats the 260. Quads on the turn. The upgrade from trips for Kassouf.
Now I was going to rep the 9 high like a boss. And now this silly card, how can you put that on the turn,
That's a real problem.
How can I rep it now?
For Sturm. Sturm, by the way, under the gun, raised this one up and then deferred.
Germany's finest, right? I thought Swedish, she had a light hair, but you're German, huh? Wie ein Schiff, oder? Wie ein Schiff. Wunderbar. You like that turn? You improve? Schön, herrlich, wunderbar. Affe, Effe, los, los. Los, Affe, yeah, bet, why not? Yeah, take the donk lead. Now you turn your hand to a bluff. How much? 270? I don't believe you. Can't fall for 270, too cheap. You got it, you got it.
$270 ahead, bringing us to a river which isn't going to leave 9s full of 5s particularly shy about calling some number. Sturm the covering stack.
Only way you can get me to fold is if you bluff. Because if you check, I've got showdown, I think I win. The only way you can win this pot is to bluff, especially if you dogleg the turn.
This feels grimy.
Right, Leon? Oh, now you check. How can you win the pot if you check? Sorry, spare the pot, please. Just get rid of my change. If you got it, you got it. Commit myself. If you got it, you got it.
And you know, it's...
Maybe I'm bluffing with the best hand, who knows?
A rough spot for Sturm
I didn't even have
anyway.
dinner on dinner break, I swear. I didn't even have dinner on dinner break. Too busy chatting to Dennis, conferring with Jack Ethel. Then the ruling was, I'm on 10-second shot clock, then I had to confer again, it's not reasonable.
But it is even weirder.
Food. I've eaten nothing all day.
With Kassouf only having the 10 seconds. Because now Sturm might be thinking...
I'm hungry for fish and chips, if you know what I mean.
This is bizarre.
And not the fried version.
Hungry for fish and chips has been declared.
Not the fried version, he said.
Fish and chips. All I want is fish and chips. Too many good players in this table. I just need more fish. I need more fish and I want more chips.
Sturm's no fish,
if you're
my
thinking
friend.
this long, maybe I'm bluffing with the best hand. You're going to hero call me with ace queen high, really? Really? You'll be me a hero. If you call me with ace queen high, you will be my new hero. I'll follow you on Instagram, Facebook. I'll send you messages. I'll ask for your advice. I'll even ask for coaching. I'll pay for coaching. If you call me here, you deserve to win the spot. You'll be my new hero. GTO Lab, is that your website? GTO Lab? I might need to subscribe to that. GTO Lab. Never heard of it. Well, maybe bluffing with the best hand. I have to turn my hands and bluff. You got it, you got it. All these coolers every hand. So you checked to induce a bluff, but I can't have committed myself. I got this much behind. I think the only way to win this hand is to put me to the test for my tournament life and to shove all in. Because if you call, you lose. If you fold, you lose. If you go all in, it's the only chance you have of winning this hand.
My word.
You might think differently. But can't you tell from the tone of my voice, I'm so confident? So I must have it, right? But now you think of reverse psychology on your GTO Lab website. Act strong when you're weak, act weak when you're strong. Remember that? What about that psychology book you read, chapter 3, reverse psychology?
Sturm's getting the full helping here.
Weak when you're strong.
Yeah, this is.
But then you get someone like me.
It's the
who
full
does the
helping
reverse
now.
of reverse psychology. Takes it to the next level. Act strong when I'm strong. Act weak when I'm weak. So which one is it? That's for you to decide, buddy. Playing for $10 million here, not 100 million. Chop, chop. I don't want to call clock, but no shame in folding. I'm happy with the pot. Honestly, I'm happy with the pot. I'm not greedy. I'm happy I got showdown, but if you got it, you got it.
Tough spot for Sturm.
If you're thinking this long, like I said, maybe I'll turn a hand to a bluff. I'm bluffing with the best hand.
Do you think any of this is having influence on Leon?
You hear a call me.
Yeah.
And I flush draw. But you bet so small on the turn, I can't fold for 200 something. Look how much is in the pot. What do you have? Tell me what you got. I'll tell you when to call. If you're thinking this long, maybe I'm bluffing best hand. Get a read. I'm giving you all the information. Look at my poker face. Get a read. Oozes so much confidence. I must have it, right? Like Martin Cabral said, when they're talking on the river, they always have it. Always. But he didn't know how I play my game. He wasn't talking about me. So I could speak the same way with so much confidence, and then I don't have it. You don't need to be a hero. You can find a better spot to put 1.2 million chips in the pot. You don't need to be a hero. No shame in folding, Leon. There's no shame.
We can see, and he does play it off. He'll see the bad news, Holly.
Nuts. Send it. Earn that one. Absolute coconuts. Send it. Send it. That's what I'm talking about. If you got it, you got it. Absolute coconuts. Send it. How much is it? Can we make sure it's right? Yeah, is it right? Thank you. Thank you. I didn't want to call clock. You had like 510 seconds. I have 10 seconds. You can have 510. You can have 1,010 seconds. Should have raised. Should have raised. Put me to the test. Should have put me to the test. If you got it, you got it. 9 high like a boss. That's what I showed. 9 high like a boss with the 9. Absolute coconuts in one hand. In one hand.
Asher Kniff, second shortest stack now with the pocket tens.
All in.
Asher says all in for almost 18 milli.
Kniff 80th in last year's main event. Dobrich was 32nd. Now both in the final 10 this year.
Dobrich folds his button over to Michael Dweck, originally from Argentina, lives in Florida. Ace King of Hearts.
Dweck, youngest player remaining, 23 years of age.
Name is Michael, but goes by Mickey. He makes that call, and here we go.
Flip. Flip. I have ace king.
Dweck at ease. Kniff is not.
Kniff with a little poker prayer before we see the flop. There's the flop, and he's at risk, and oh, boom, 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 out go the lights on Asher.
That was quick. I don't know if it was painless.
10th place in stunning fashion for Asher Kniff. He'll go pick up 675 grand.
Well played, man.
And Billy Kopp knows that all too well. With 230,000, he checked raise all in on the turn with aces full, but was hit by a sledgehammer when he saw that Nikola Babel had quad eights.
Boy, when Billy Kopp goes out, he goes out with a bang. Last year he flopped a flush. This year he turned aces full. He went all in against Darvin Moon on the turn, drawing dead. He goes all in here on the turn, drawing dead to the last ace in the deck.
And he comes up short once again. Kopp knocked out by Babel.
If I'm Billy Kopp, I might think about another line of work.
32-year-old Tony Miles, originally from Utah, now living in Florida, with ace-9 off pre-flop, facing a raise with pocket sevens from Dutch former pro-turned-businessman Martijn Garrits. New day, new outfit, Norman.
Yeah, he switched to the smoking jacket that my Uncle Al favored during the LBJ years. And Miles switched from the sports jerseys to the hoodie of doom.
It really does look like that.
2 players.
A call from Miles. And here's the flop. Oh, hello, quad sevens for Martijn Garrits.
He double checks his pair of sevens to make sure they're sevens.
And he had a straight flush on day 6, didn't he?
Yes.
He's going right down the poker ranking chart. Check, check. 6 of spades. Oh, wow, Tony Miles reaching.
Is there a percentage below 0? That should be next to Tony Miles' name.
Garrett's has Tony doing his bidding here, 525.
I can't go back in time, but if I own this jacket in 1975, Kathy Jordan goes with me to the junior prom, guaranteed.
Just a call. Garrett's owns a fantasy sports prediction site, lives in Malta and Macau. King of spades on the turn, 3rd spade out there.
Got excited.
Well, Miles could not like the call on the turn. He is still drawing to oblivion and checks this time.
Yeah, well, it was a nice try on the turn. Garrett's now has to do his own betting here with quads, 7s, 1.1 million.
Garrett's bets half pot, hoping Miles has some piece of that board. He does not.
All right, you didn't hear him, did you? You do not have a piece of the board. But look at this, Norman. A raise, a check raise to 3.8 million.
I don't think Tony Miles is getting those chips back, even if he has marked his name on them.
He saw a spot in which he thought he could buy the pot. Got to do that in a tournament, but I think he miscalculated just a tad. And yeah, all in from Garrett's and a snap fold from Tony.
Garrett's always has a foreboding look to him.
Yep, chipping up with quads. It's a good day.
Negreanu here making it 1,500, and he's got a customer from pocket aces, and Hamilton here hitting a set of aces again, second time here. But you know, to your point, Blez, it is important to also put into context that you have the skills, the accolades, the history in the game to say things like that, right? You have that to sort of back up why you're saying certain things, and I think that's also important to know. You know, I'm not going to go around and spout out those things, even though I have my own opinions, just because I don't have the accolades. I don't have the history in the game, so it is cool that you have the foundation behind all of it to come to those conclusions and to, you know, give us a spicy take every now and then, which is what makes this broadcast good.
And I appreciate that, and I feel like my history of pretty much playing almost anyone in the world head up allows me to make that comment. But as we continue on the action here, this is probably the 5th time we have seen someone have aces at the feature table.
Set over set, quads versus full house.
And now the problem is, for Brewer, it's even harder for him to get away when that second ace rolls off. Because in his eyes, the only hand he could think he's losing to here is ace-10, or maybe even 10-10. But Hamilton, he must be asking himself, what does my opponent have when I have 4 aces here as he bets 5,000? And then the river produces a king here. Let's see how big.
I love the check again from Hamilton, just checking quads on the river again, letting Brewer do the betting.
And I can't imagine Brewer not putting his opponent all in when he only has 12,000 in chips. And he bets 5.
Action back on Hamilton with quad aces. We're going to see the all-in check raise. He's going to go for maximum value, but what an insane cooler here as Brewer, with a full house, only has to call an additional 7,000. Call is...
Ooh, second. Wow. Oh, my God. All good fours. Wow. Nice.
Aces twice.
A
you
cooler.
had all the 4s. I had the king and the 10. You had all the aces. That's wild. What a board.
Times aces already. I'm back, baby. You're back.
At the featured table, Bobby Feathers and Breno Campillo to the flop. And wow, set of 5s for Campillo. Top pair and a flush draw for Feathers. Check to Campillo.
80.
Bottom set against top pair with the flush draw. Big boy poker. It could be big girl poker, but I don't see any girls at this table.
80,000 into 220K. Campillo was the pre-flop raiser. And Feathers putting together a raise to 240.
The check raise on the flop. That is now banned in more than 35 nations, plus Bangor, Maine.
Bangor, Maine?
Oh, sure. That's just not a check raise in town.
Oh, note to self. Campillo makes the call, 700,000 in the middle. King of diamonds on the turn. How many times can you say king of diamonds is a brick?
No, well, a diamond has never, ever helped a club flush draw. You could look it up.
Feathers checks again.
Nah, he wouldn't check raise you twice, Breno. He's got gray hair.
But Bobby Feathers can do anything. Well, 625 into 700,000.
I like the sizing. Pretty much not giving Bobby Feathers the right price to continue. Yeah, I like saying Bobby Feathers too. Feathers says he strives to be the most well-rounded gambler in the world. I don't know if that includes having some gamble in him right here.
I'm all in.
Call. Wow, we're not in Bangor anymore, and it's going to cost Bobby Feathers.
Good luck, sir. Oh, vem torcer.
Feathers steps in it, and he's about to step out of the main event.
É, eu sou o 5-5, tem que segurar, ó. Torce pra segurar, velho.
He's got some outs.
We've all got outs, then we're dead.
Campillo doubled through Feathers. Feathers trying to return the favor here and stay alive.
Good luck, sir.
River card. Oh, and a quad alert to end the main event for Feathers in 164th place.
Feathers from penthouse to outhouse in the blink of an eye.
And a lovely pick-me-up for Vanessa in early position, pocket aces, and a raise to 400.
Vanessa works with the Urban Justice Center, which provides legal services for the poor in New York City.
Bowman with pocket sevens on the button makes the call. Rosen folds.
Perfect opportunity to play with two lovely women.
Noah Schwartz calls.
It's what I've been waiting for all my life.
3 players.
They're too serious though.
Three-way flop. Yikes, set over set, and Schwartz with the only flush draw. Noah checks, and now to Selps with a set of aces.
Vanessa finally gets a birthday flop.
700 from Selps. Bowman now with the lesser set of sevens.
Yeah, what a bad spot for her. This is the type of bad luck you've got to avoid to make deep runs at the main event.
She calls Noah Schwartz. And he folds. A little surprising there.
Noah more in the mood for coffee than clubs.
Third card now. And another 7. Bowman's long shot has landed quad sevens, which gives Vanessa an empty boat of aces full.
A birthday disaster for Vanessa Selps.
Vanessa checks it now. Gail Bowman with quad sevens.
Wow.
And a bet of 1,700.
All the chips have got to get into the middle at some point, and all of Vanessa Selps' chips are going to be gone.
Vanessa with the shorter stack. And now opting for the check raise to 5,800.
Yeah, Vanessa hoping here that Gail has a flush or maybe a 7 in her hand, but not 2 sevens.
No. Oh, my goodness. Early action, day 1 of the main event. And look at the hand we've come up with here. Gail Bowman calls. Vanessa thinking, thank you.
But Vanessa is dead to an ace.
A river card, not an ace. No bad beat jackpot at this table.
In the heat of Las Vegas, a massive cooler for Vanessa Selps.
Selps now bets 16,200, over betting the pot.
Vanessa Selps here with pocket aces, flops a set, turns aces full, and she is crushed by Gail Bowman.
Bowman knows Vanessa's got something. Bets enough to put Vanessa all in.
40,000.
Are you serious right now?
Serious as a quad attack.
Oh my God. Holy
Happy birthday.
wow. This might be a quick main event for me. I don't know if I'm good enough to fold this. What do you think I have?
flush.
I don't have a flush. I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of time. I'm sorry.
Incredibly, Vanessa seems to know she is beat, but she can't lay this down.
Seven of hearts. I mean, A7 of hearts. Would you shove with A7 of hearts? If you'd shove with A7 of hearts, then I'd have to. All right, you could have A7 of hearts, I guess. So I got a call. You have quads?
Oh my!
Quad. I almost folded.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Woo! I wanted to fold. I really did.
Make sure you count. The amount.
It's like you can have A7 of hearts there, so how can I fold? Yeah. I think you shove with A7 of hearts too. Yeah. I wanted to fold though, I swear to God.
That would have been the sickest fold ever.
Vanessa's main event lasts all of 22 hands. Screen center, Wojciech Ruzicka, who just hit eights full on the turn, but on screen left with quad deuces, Jared Blesnik, who is checked.
Ruzicka has turned the nut full house. He's drawn dead to an 8. The only good news for him is that he can't lose all his chips because he has more than Blesnik.
Ruzicka from the Czech Republic bet 430, and a quick call from Blesnik.
And Blesnik makes sure he still has quads.
Yeah. 10 of hearts on the river. Blesnik has the action. His stack about 2/3 the size of his opponent's, and that is 500,000.
Ruzicka shoots Blesnik a modified Ushka. Ushka, look, how can that be? I have pocket 8s for a full house. I'll even double check. I mean, if I'm Ruzicka, I'm absolutely certain I have the best hand. I'm absolutely certain I'm going to Disney World.
He made a World Series final table last year. This will be his first main event cash in 5 tries.
Meanwhile, Blesnik inside is impatiently going, come on, buddy, raise! Raise!
Ruzicka looking at all the possibilities out there, probably ruling out quad deuces or pocket 10s. And a lot of lavender coming into play. There is the raise, the 2.1 million. Yeah, that's how you turn over quads.
Yes! Blesnik, Hellmuth liked the way he jumped up and quickly turned over the nuts.
A full and complete double up for Jared Blesnik.
You can't blame Blesnik there for his reaction. It was a big hand, but I apologize to Ruzicka. New Yorkers, man, are loud.
Blesnik will now sit with, well, if he ever sits again, 7.9 million. He's really not sure what to do with himself.
Easy to root for Vorniku and Watson, 2 school teachers going for the 8 million.
Watson's all in for 670 with pocket 7s. Blesnik said all in as well. And here come all the chips to isolate Watson. Action on Wojciech Ruzicka now. Watson stands up. He's at risk. Ruzicka folds. Aces against 7s. Watson in trouble.
10s? What do you have? Huh? You're 10s, right? Yes. God, how good do you play?
Oh, I get 9s. Let's feel it too.
Watson's first time about to end. He is packed up for early checkout.
What did you have, 9s or 10s? You had 2 9s?
Blesnik's got to lose that Hellmuthian tabling the cards that way business he does.
All right, here is the flop. And quads for Watson. Wow!
Good hand.
Quads giveth and quads taketh away.
Mitch Watson.
Aces against 7s. I flop quads.
With quad 7s.
I got 7s.
And he'll double up.
I cannot take it. Look at Ren how I learned those systems. I don't know what we're waiting for. I can't win.
Why can't a school teacher run good, huh?
Not even a sweat. Window doors.
You have 5s.
Sorry, man. You had your quads.
You have 5s.
Blesnik takes the small hit. And Mitch Watson up to $1,000,004, 28 big blinds.
When Watson flopped quads, I'm surprised Blesnik didn't tear up the deck.
Matusow in the big blind with pocket 4s. Sir Levy got things rolling under the gun with ace 10. Karim Rebay couldn't resist the invitation, holding jack 9 of hearts, so the men raise around to Matusow. And he will call.
Well, Aaron Duzak was getting 8-1 to call from the big blind. He's trying to fold his way to the final table.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I didn't see the blue.
3 players to the flop.
Good news for Matusow. He scores 4, is full out of the gate. Bad news, his opponent's whipped. Good news, one of his opponents is Rebay.
I love how Sue acted disinterested as he checked, more concerned about stacking his chips.
Wow, quads for Sue, a useless flush draw for Rebay.
I lost to this exact board with pocket 4s, 2 pocket 7s at the 1994 Jamie Farr Toledo Classic main event.
That was a golf tournament, Norman?
We played a poker tournament in the clubhouse that was largely overlooked.
Sue led out with his quads. I love it. Levy folded. Rebay now raising to 3.3 million.
Here's Rebay raising all dead. As the Princess Bride taught us, there's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. This is all dead.
And just an easy call for Matusow. River card. Good news for Sue. Rebay made his flush.
Yeah, nothing worse than drawing all dead and getting there.
Sue checked again. Rebay bet 800,000 into 10 million?
This river bet from Rebay baffles me, but I am easy to baffle.
Not sure what he's trying to block, if he thinks he has a blocking bet, but yeah, all in with the quads.
Rebay waiting for a count. I guess he might call here. Who knows with this guy? This is an insta-fold in most worlds, but Rebay has been working on the same project for 25 years, so maybe he doesn't insta-do anything.
Jack high flush. There is the fold. Matusow finally getting the best of Rebay.
Matusow's first World Series cash ever is looking pretty good.
Let's check in with one of our 2 outer featured tables where Sean Deeb is seated. Sean won his 3rd bracelet a couple of weeks before the main event. He has opened the pot with 7-6 of diamonds. Mike Jukic now with pocket jacks on the button.
I don't know where to start with him, so I won't.
34-year-old from Lynchburg, Virginia. And he just calls, enjoying his first main event cash. Peter Lee.
I'm still looking at Jukic, the sleeveless hoodie. This is something new, and I just don't know how to react. I am frozen with fear.
Lee with ace-queen, 35 years old from Jacksonville, Florida. Biggest stack at the table with over 7.5 million. And he's going to 3-bet it to 390,000 with ace-queen.
If Sean Deeb sticks around, he will be favored in this 3-way pot since ace-queen and the Lon McCarron Memorial Hand are stone-cold losers.
Hey, there's Efro, Eric Froelich, a Hall of Famer. Magic the Gathering Hall of Famer. He folds. And now back to Sean Deeb, who opened the action with 7-6 of diamonds and got blown out of the water. Now back to the jacks and Jukic.
Plus, Jukic went to Radford University, which I thought was a tattoo-free educational zone. I stand corrected.
Jukic comes along for 285 more.
Who you got, Lon?
I got to take ace-queen.
I'm taking the jacks.
We are both underdogs, Norman. All right, here we go to the flop finally. And there's a jack and a queen and an 8 all hearts. Jukic with a set. Lee catches a queen and the nut flush draw.
That is a flop for the ace-queen pocket jacks ages.
Step back, Norman. This pot could explode.
Oh, Lee also with a tattooed arm, but he did not go to Radford. Man, I think we're about to see a lot of chips get into this pot.
375 from Lee.
Possible flush out there, straight cards out there. If this board were any wetter, it would be surfing in the Pacific. Jukic is not going to slow play his set.
Jukic does raise to 985.
Jukic wants to see where he's at, just like we used to do in the 70s when I played on an oil rig off the coast of Arkansas.
And there is a 3-bet to put Jukic all in.
Well, Jukic has to decide if he's going to play for all his chips. I think there's little doubt that he will.
Is it time to do this? Just $1 million behind for Jukic. Yeah, and there it is. He does call all in. So Jukic ahead, but Lee with a bunch of outs. By the way, Arkansas doesn't have a coastline.
It did then.
Okay. 2 cards to come. 9 of diamonds. Lee loses a 9 of hearts as an out.
Lee still looking for a heart to knock out Jukic.
The river card is another jack. Quad alert for Jukic as he makes the pocket jacks work against ace queen.
I tell you, we have seen some very calm dispositions on almost all of our all-ins in day 5. Everyone acting like they've been there before, whether they're wearing a jacket or whether they're sleeveless.
Joseph Michael and the small blind on the left with pocket 9s. Kevin Song raised with pocket 5s from early position. Both of these players with below average stacks, but Joseph with the bigger of the 2.
Michael, the hedge fund manager from Texas, he's also engaged. Pretty good year here for fiancés.
There's a 3-bet to 955 with his bigger pocket pair. And the big blind, Neil Patel, jack 10 of diamonds.
Patel wants to play jack 10 suited, but it's been 3-bet, and he's married.
He gives it up. Now back to Kevin Song. The short stack at the table. All in and a call. Michael looking for his 9s to hold up against Kevin Song and his at-risk pocket 5s.
Song short stacked and married. That's a lot of burden to bear.
25. Are you ready for me? I had 10 jack of diamonds.
Song at risk, pocket 5s against the 9s.
Come on!
Oh my! Michael flops quads. Song a full house and drawing dead.
It's rare that you flop a full house and start walking to the parking lot.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and the run out, at least Kevin didn't hit quad 5s. What a hand. Kevin Song out in 59th, the payout over 121 grand.
Stealing quads. Good Lord.
Mike opened out of the gun with pocket 3s for 22,000, folded to the big blind Payman Arjang. He's got ace queen suited and comes along.
Arjang, UCLA grad, former floor manager at the Bicycle Casino.
And they'll see a flop, and yowza, quad 3s for Matusow.
I still think that he'll find a way to lose this hand.
Arjang has the action. Recreational player, lives in Woodland Hills, California. He checks it.
I must say, Mike has no quad tells.
54 years old now, Hall of Fame nominee this year. And he's going to bet out with quads, 14,000, tiny bet.
Yeah, the mouth going with quarter pot bet, which is now standard when you have quads of 6s or less, 6s, 5s, 4s, trays, or deuces. Jonathan Little taught me that.
Arjang comes along with his ace-queen suited, drawing dead. Turn card, Matusow is hoping it'll give his opponent something. Flush draw for Arjang there. Checks again. Mike checks back. No flush for Arjang. Check. Mikey, how much?
Now, Arjang now an operations manager at a car dealership. Mikey's going to have a tough time finding a customer for this bet.
51,000.
Well, the mouth could have missed a flush draw, and ace high might be good here.
Arjang knows Mike is capable of anything.
King Jack?
No. I have quads.
I have quads.
I believe you if you say it.
I don't think I'm going to lie.
I know. Wow, good thing I didn't hit the river.
I was just begging to give you
my
whatever
God.
you were looking for. I had to give you the free one.
I had enough flush draw.
I believe you.
Oh my God.
Lau on the button with pocket 7s.
Lau lets his chips and his Rolodex do the talking.
He doesn't have a Rolodex. That is a raise to 175. Kassouf with ace-king off.
This will be the raising the button speech from the best of Will Kassouf, double LP.
$525.
Oh, no speech. He's widening his range.
3-bet to 525,000. Folded back to Lau.
Got the best hand at the moment. Massive hand. Never going to be 3-betting your life from the small blind. Big end.
Well, at least we got the best hand at the moment speech from the best of Will Kassouf double LP.
Lau will make the call for $350,000 more with pocket sevens and position.
Two active players head-to-head again.
All right, here is the flop. And that is a very good flop for pocket sevens.
Quads alert, Lon. Quads alert.
Wow.
And ace-king drawing deader than a doornail.
What does that mean?
If you had a Rolodex, you would know.
Kassouf is drawing dead with his ace-king.
660,000.
But betting into the quad, 660,000.
Lau already spending that 660,000.
Told you I had the best hand pre-flop, best hand on the flop.
Lie number one.
No bluffing.
Lie number two.
Get my chips in good, that's all I can do.
Lie number three.
Just a call.
Well, that's a good call. I mean, that's getting your chips in good.
So they built a pot of over $2.5 million. Lau sitting on quads. Oh, to have that kind of peace of mind in poker. There's a queen.
Silence trumps speech play here. Silence is golden with quads.
Kassouf now checks.
Lau might check back and hope Kassouf stabs at it on the river.
Kassouf, I imagine he's thinking, is such a tricky opponent. Get the chips when you can get the chips. I don't know. Lau putting some chips together. That is 900,000.
I don't know if Will has a I'm drawing dead speech on the best of Kassouf double LP.
How good is Will Kassouf's reading ability now?
Wow, okay. This one I definitely want to see. Wow.
Fold.
Big later.
Lie number four. If he were in court, Will would be piling up perjury charges.
Weissman and
Wow.
Latinois.
And it's on Wu closing the action, I believe. I see him and Latinois are very deep. Does Wu want to hunt the six, Ali?
This would be action on the side. As it came down, Latinois made it $1 million to go. Wu flatted. Then, of course, we saw Weissman jam. Well, we didn't see it, but we can deduce it.
Good luck, Weissman, gentlemen. Sees the bad news. We saw Jack speed aces once today.
Don't do that.
We did just objectively see it.
But
and also Latinois has 46 million back, so it wouldn't be
fair. That's right.
You know,
you're absolutely right
fair
about that. I take that back. It was more the broom ride, which we, are concerned about for the man at risk. And this is a very different development. However, spades
does have the spade.
Deuce 3 for the chop.
Deuce 3 is possible.
Justin grabbing his pack. Can he work a little magic into this turn to keep his hopes alive? No, it's now quads. And that's a sweat-free.
What a run for Weissman. He was tough, Ali. Played with him late evening, day two. He was very tough. I felt it. I was like, well, what's the story with this kid?
Toughness.
And here he is, 25th.
Sand passes up on the open with the ace-2 suited. It's the grinder come in with the king-jack off. Will Katsuyama 3-bet this ace-queen suited or just call in position? Suited, I typically prefer a call. He's gonna 3-bet. Probably the right move.
That's funny. I probably worn it like 3 times this summer. It is a memorable shirt. Excuse me.
Do me a favor here, Bex. I'm picking through these bios, and I, for the life of me, cannot find Umarovas. Have we had one this entire time?
I don't know. You want me to take a look?
I don't have it in my pile, and I don't see it in yours.
I think...
Did Jeff steal it when he was in here?
I think we're going to have a bio, because I remember Benno had one. This is going to be it right here. Safia.
There it is. Nice.
Take a look. Oh my.
Is this for real?
I hate this check on the flop.
All the queens for Katsuyama.
If he had a bluff, would he bet the flop? Yeah, I think he would bet small. So when you do have a super strong hand, I think you also have to bet small. Or else it just looks like you really have a complete monster hand, in my opinion.
And the action was Mizrachi open to 26K. Katsuyama 3-betting to 70. Mizrachi calls.
Yeah, Mizrachi with the optimistic call here pre, but maybe just feels like he could just navigate post really well versus Katsuyama, as he showed with that 8-3 a couple hands ago. And pretty much every hand we've seen him play, just really knowing where he's at post-flop, it seems.
Well, he is certainly dialed in.
Yeah, this is also why I think betting the flop.
This is not just call. This is min raise to 80.
Yeah, you got to give him a chance to bluff. And kind of surprised Grinder is falling for this a little bit. Maybe he thinks he just has a lot of ace-king, but I mean, I think ace-king is going to see bet. Has a king in his hand.
This one maybe not worthy of a wink.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't find a king or a jack for his sake. He loves these small little min raises, huh?
Well, this one I think set up what might be a shove now with just king high.
Well, if that happens, he'll be down to 1.1.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really change much for Mizrachi, but...
Yeah, Katsuyama praying that he... I don't think he's going to get away from the ace-queen here, so...
You think he's going to call?
Yeah, I don't think he could find a fold. Okay, good decision there. Gives up. Now,
shut it down.
Could Katsuyama pull a page out of the Grinder's book and go for that little silly bet on the river to try to induce him? But based on the size of the pot, I would assume he just plays for it all and prays like, I don't know, somehow the Grinder has aces. I don't think he'd call an all-in with a 10. Yeah, that's...
Well, you've done it. Quads in the main event.
I'm waiting for Grinder to say quads, huh?
On TV.
All right, let's go to the secondary feature table. Daniel Vampan has the action in the big blind, holding queen 10. Aguilera opened with the same hand. Dean Hutchison with pocket eights called. Vampan the short stack at the table.
I just want to give Vampan a tip of the cap again for that espresso shot earlier on day 7. It was, no pun intended, a breath of fresh air to see him lead his entire table in a restorative breathing exercise. So much fun.
Vampan also calls for 450 more, so 3 to the flop. Couple of queen 10s, couple of 8s. There we go. 8, 10, 8, 8, 2 pair for everyone. Hutchison with 8s and 8s, the other 2 with 10s and 8s.
And this will not end well for Aguilera and or Vampan. And by the way, we can now reveal Hutchison's hometown, Glasgow, Scotland.
Vampan checked. Aguilera bets a bit over quarter pot.
And this is just an automatic call here for Hutchison 100 times out of 100. It used to be 99 times out of 100, but we did some sim work at the Norman Chad School of Poker and upgraded it to 100 out of 100.
The Scotsman with quad 8s. Just a call, as you mentioned.
The last 10 in the deck would be the cruelest card ever.
You poker players always look for the worst case scenario. And there's a call. All three will see a turn. All three see the 5 of clubs. Pam checks again.
The Spanish pro might slow down with 2 callers, but you know, his hand stands to be the best here a good deal of the time.
Aguilera moving. Emboldened now, 2.2 million.
And this again, just a call from Hutchinson 100 times out of 100. There's no reason to raise away the other action. And a fold here, of course, would be professional malfeasance.
A mask of uncertainty on Hutchison, but he's laughing inside. Dean with smooth call, 2.0. Van Pan gets out of the way, feeling bad vibes. All right, heads up now. Trave spades.
I imagine Aguilera now probably in check calling mode.
He does check.
Now the straight missed, a backdoor flush missed. So in Aguilera's mind, it's possible Hutchinson might be bluffing at this when he bets.
Yeah, statistically pretty safe board for his 10s with the 8s on board. Hutchinson has to be thinking, how can I get more chips in the pot? Well, you put more chips in the pot, 4.7 million.
Oh, I love that sizing.
Well, like you would know.
Like you would know.
Like you would know.
Oh, leave me alone.
4.7.
Aguilera makes the call. Hello, quads.
Tables and quads 1 card at a time and tries to get some cheering out of somebody.
Where's the Scottish Rail? Come on, boys. Next in line with pocket 9s is Damian Salas.
When Salas was a lawyer, I'm sure he made a lot of money when he billed by the hour.
18 million is the chip average. He sits here with just under 6 million. A raise there to 650,000.
He even pushes chips into the pot slowly.
Brian Petroli, one of 4 bracelet winners remaining. Lamb, Pham, and Grieco, the others. Now folded around to John Hesp in the big blind. Queen 10 of hearts.
Call. For a moment there, it looked like Hesp was daydreaming about better days in Bridlington. But these are the even better days, John. Day 7 of the main event.
Always a thrill ride when John gets involved. Quad 9s for Salas. The 10s now for Hesp. Wow.
Check. Salas considering whether he's going to check back slowly or quickly.
Salas went through Hesp for his last infusion of chips, which he's since given back to the table. 6 of spades now makes it official. John Hesp
1.2 million.
Drawing dead, but bets $1 million too.
I love him.
Okay, if you're gonna re-peek, new rule, you have to look at both cards at the same time.
Well, a good attorney never does anything without knowing the answer. That is for show.
Well, Salas is so deliberate, he has enough time to ask Hess to sign a contract agreeing that his bets are binding. I think he is putting together calling chips, Lon. Pinch me when he's done. Ouch.
That is a call.
Salas looks as thrilled with quads now as when he first saw them an hour ago.
River card, deuce of diamonds.
Same bets, 1.2 million.
John Hess with another small bet. But on this river, it's coming around the bend, and the waters are going to get very, very rough and rapid very, very soon, or sooner or later.
Whenever Damien decides to act.
I'm all in.
Ah, yes.
I call.
Double up for Damian Salas. John walked right into that one.
Right. That's a, how much?
John showed 2 pair.
6s and 4s out there, a 5-way affair. Section mesh with quads and Lou with quads, Ali.
If you folded everybody.
Oh, no. How is this happened here? Bringing us up to speed. DeStefano opened to 11-5 pre. Goodbye. Flatted with the king-queen suited. Benson flatted with the ace-10 suited. Sechemish from the small along for the ride. Chang Lu as well. Everybody checked the 6-4-4 flop, which was full house against quads for Lou.
You hate to
Everybody
watch
checked the
something
turn.
like this. You just hate to see something like this. Good game, sir.
It is going to be showers for Chang Lu as a virtual certainty. Finally, chips enter the pot on the river. Sechemish betting 55,000. And Lou, understandably, making it 225 as you begin to smell the smoldering remains of his stack,
I love different cities.
which is moments away from complete incineration.
You don't have any. No. You didn't drop your R's or that.
Well, let us observe the Lou reaction to devastation.
Give me some pasta. But I do remember sometimes where to park the car, though. Yeah, park the car. You know. My brother went to school in Worcester. Worcester?
165 back, and it will be asked for.
Oh, Malden, Mass. Yeah, pretty small town, but it's right on Route 9. Yep. Right. So I used to go up there, see her and my in-laws. Malden's a decent town, yeah. Worcester is a little bit farther up. Oh, I thought Malden was a little
This
rough.
is just,
Malden?
Yeah, it's hard to watch, frankly.
unbelievably Arctic in nature.
The Route 9 is like Chestnut Hill area and stuff, you know. It's pretty,
Pure permafrost.
I like the people. Very
Yeah.
salt of the earth.
Snap call, and boys, get a look at the coldest of all decks.
Wow.
Ship quads?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
Force?
Quad force?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Wow. I said 6s. Didn't I say 6s, Chris? Wow. He said he's going to turn over 6s. Wow. Did you really? Yeah, I just told him. 6s. What? And he said yes. One. Wow. Wow. Isn't that crazy? These are the hands, man, that make it.
Well,
Oh my god.
Sorry, buddy.
Good game, sir. Mr. Lou, unbelievable.
was here. Seismic. Me too, man. Oh my god.
time to eulogize that young
Ace
man.
goes into second place.
Chris Kusha called with ace-queen. Mizzy shoved with pocket 7s and 23 big blinds.
Kusha, a New York math professor.
Here is the flop. Bingo, bango, bongo. Kusha drops a full boat on Mizzy.
That's some pretty easy math for Kusha.
Mizzy now drawing dead and eliminated, and quads for Kusha.
Only 4 aces. All right.
Mizzy out in 157.
His 36th World Series cash.
A nice boost to Kusha's stack, over 3.1 million now, 79 big blinds. Let's catch up with Elizabeth Hill and her millions of chips. With pocket 10s, she called the all-in of Will Souther, who has the advantage with pocket kings.
First time I can remember the card-carrying waitress having the worst hand.
Well, he had the advantage before Hill flopped top set. My.
Will Souther feeling the hurt of that flop.
Oh, boy. Staring elimination in the face. Jack of spades does not help him.
Now, to stick around, Souther needs a king or any heart other than the jack.
The river card now is another 10 quads for Hill, and that will run Souther out the door.
I'll bet you she's never had this many chips in front of her at the end of a weight shift.
Boy, Souther comes up short. All his chips now belong to Elizabeth Hill. We've got a quad alert and an outer table in the dark ball cap. Cole Miller secured the 4th 9 in the deck. He's all in on the river action now on Nikolaos Plattis.
I think he stole that knit cap out of my sock drawer.
Plattis with King Jack to match that knit cap.
You know, it's amazing. I just don't expect this much headwear indoors. I can see if you're playing hockey, but this?
Plattis makes the hero call. James Opes folds, and Miller gets to show the world his quad 9s.
Plattis goes, yeah, quads will do it.
That is good for a double and a half up and nearly an average stack now for Miller.
Miller has cashed at 2 of the last 3 main events.
He's got a chip count of over 2.3 million. Doesn't look too excited about those quads. Talented pro Ben Yu on the far left might be heading out the door. His ace against the 2 queens of Peter Lee. Now 3 queens of Peter Lee. Lee on the far right. As they look at the turn card, another queen, quad queens for Lee, and Yu is out.
What a fine player Ben Yu is. 11 or more cashes in each of the last 3 World Series.
This 2-time bracelet winner will have to wait to earn bracelet number 3. From the button, Farah with pocket 4s. She has seen a raise and a call in front of her. Rodriguez and 2 win in the hand. Well, she just calls.
It would be nice one day not to have to distinguish female poker players from male poker players, but participation among women is still really low.
I'm surrender, man. Again, 2 lady. I'm done.
The blinds fold, 3 to the flop. Rodriguez and Win and Galfon. Here is the flop. And wow, Galfon flops a boat. Rodriguez flops the nut flush draw, and she'll check. Win missed it, and he checks over to Galfon, who's got the best of it, and she checks. Turn card, another 4 quads now for Farah Galfon.
But by the way, where is Phil Galfon? You give him 4 cards, sure, but you give him only 2, and he's a fish fry platter, punk.
Checked to quad 4s, Farah Galfon. 40,000 now.
And you mentioned Daniela's got the nut flush draw. And on a double paired board, ace high could be even good here.
She will come along.
Win, 55-year-old Southern California poker pro.
And Norman, he's reaching for some of the big chips, the 100K and the 25K. That's 150,000.
What the heck, Farah Galfon? Like I said earlier, some people are more blessed than others.
You actually said some of us are less blessed than others.
Same thing, you dingleberry.
So it went check, check.
Call.
A bet, then a check raise, and Daniela gets out of the way. Galfon just with a call.
See, I believe Win right here should be able to ask for half of his last bet back,
right?
And the hand would be over. It would be like surrender in blackjack.
All right, river card, 5 of diamonds. Win has the action. I'm not sure he can do anything here. Yep, there's the check.
Galfon hoping Win has a 9 here. Let's see how she sizes this river wager. She's got a pot-sized bet left in her stack.
All in?
All in?
Don't believe Win can call her for half his stack with just ace high.
Yeah, I look down at his chips. A check of Farah's comportment and a fold.
Win broke a cardinal rule of mine. Never mess with a Galfon.
He tried, he failed, he folds.
And how did she not show quads?
Klezzi's from Latvia, raising. And wait, how many just flop quads?
Yeah, I plan
against the nut flush draw.
On selling my house and moving back to Whittier.
Do you see this? This is real?
That's absurd. He just talked about how it was his time to double up now that he's tilted. Klezzi's, though, on the short stack.
Yeah, this is just a nightmare.
9 minutes.
What about him? No. You got more than me.
Klezzi's thinks he's drawing live. He has no idea that he's drawing dead.
About $1 million around there.
But I have to make change
and they bought it in 2.
Checks.
So you got the most.
I want to say 99. 1999, 1998. Yeah. I want to say 265.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's worth about $1 million.
That actually seems cheap to me.
Yeah.
Oh, how many checks it back?
Oh, the club comes in on the river.
I actually feel bad for this guy. I mean, that's just a brutal. That's brutal.
So I don't think people care now, but at that time, people still. Some of the homes you had to get like really inspected before you buy, or
Klezzy's checks,
because
trying to
they
set
will
the
have
trap.
those cracks in the house.
Hellmuth is going to bet. Klezzy's is going to go all in. This is gross.
5,000.
There used to be a place called Maggie's Pub. 5,000.
Still there.
Seriously.
Still there. I mean, to my knowledge, at least before COVID, it was still there.
Klezzy's just never not moving all in.
That is wild.
I mean, with the hands Hellmuth has shown down.
It went check on the turn.
How can you not?
Yeah, there's the all in.
I have quads.
I got quads.
Whoa.
Unreal. What a way to go. And Hellmuth, of course, getting some chips back here after a very rocky level. But what a way to go out for Klezzy, making the nut flush.
You got paid on that one.
Running into quads.
Yeah, I got paid on that.
Those quads don't always pay.